On May 19, 2025, in Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, Dashcam footage captured an intense chase that began after a suspect fled from a traffic stop in the town of Grand Chute. Deputies and troopers pursued the vehicle for nearly 18 miles through rural roads and towns as the driver struck a squad car and swerved erratically off the roadway. During the pursuit, a passenger dialed 911, begging for help as the suspect refused to surrender and accelerated toward the county airport.
In the ditch, trying to get back up on the roadway. On the roadway again, cell phone.
22, we're continuing. We're gonna be eastbound on 2.
6-2, he hit me for 43. And it looked like there was 3 occupants. One in the back seat as well, hands up.
East to the ditch or on the fence. Notify the airport, make sure they're holding out.
Rolling Meadows. My Lakeman clear. Northbound Rolling Meadows, come up to Johnson. 6-2, just be advised, city with a canine call. Copy, we're going to be going eastbound on Johnson Street, eastbound Johnson, and southbound 41 from Johnson. 41. Into the call to clear the door on the off ramp, or on ramp at 41. Someone stay on Rolling Meadows.
The chase continued onto the taxiway of Fond du Lac County Airport, forcing a brief halt of air traffic. Moments later, deputies performed a PIT maneuver near the interstate, spinning the fleeing car to a stop. The suspect was taken into custody without further injury. A discarded backpack was recovered containing a loaded handgun and drug paraphernalia. The driver, a convicted felon with prior history of fleeing, now faces multiple new charges including firearm possession, reckless driving, and resisting arrest. On March 6, 2024, in Thurston County, Washington, deputies conducted a traffic stop off Rich Road Southeast when a passenger exited and the driver, a 29-year-old old man, gave a false name before fleeing. Deputies quickly developed suspicion of DUI and authorized pursuit. The truck sped through Lacey and onto the Chehalis Western Trail at over 60 miles per hour, forcing citizens to move aside as lights and sirens echoed. The chase continued until the suspect exited onto 26th Avenue Northeast, where officers prepared to stop him.
Mile marker 4.5 on the trail. It's going to be northbound over the trail, little ramp. We're going over the overpass over Pacific. Coming up to the overpass, going over I-5.
Let's go over I-5.
Cleared the overpass, still north on the trail. Daytime dog walkers out here. So far, they're getting off the side.
Copy, dog walkers getting off to the side. 8-9 paralleling. 5-9
hit one of the cones in the middle of the trail to stop cars from driving. We're eastbound 26. 36 is going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
TBI.
And TBI.
Going for pit. Good pit, good pit.
Eastbound 36, good pit.
TBI. He's still going. Reversing eastbound. 5-9, he's in reverse. Hit a camper, code 10. Got him blocked in. Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Hands up, hands are up. Show me your hands. Open the door.
Turn the keys! 5-9, he's not going anywhere. He's locked in, but he's trying to start it again. 5-9, he's just Taser, taser, taser. Still refusing commands.
A pit maneuver spun the truck into a muddy field before it reversed into a driveway and struck a travel trailer. Deputies pinned the vehicle as the driver refused to surrender, forcing them to break the window and deploy a taser while the wheels spun in drive. He was removed and detained with drug paraphernalia found in the truck. The pursuit also caused a minor collision between two motorists. The driver was arrested on charges including DUI narcotics, attempt to elude, and possession of a stolen vehicle. On August 11th, 2022, in Ocala, Florida, a stolen car incident set off a dramatic police chase involving 35-year-old Bill Shrewsbury. The vehicle had been left running with the keys inside by a young man visiting his friend, and Shrewsbury seized the opportunity to drive away. Officers quickly located the stolen car and began pursuit as Shrewsbury raced recklessly through town streets and then attempted to avoid capture by turning off-road into the woods.
423. Yes, 4, I'll get a 28 from one truck when you're ready. Go ahead. The line truck, Boy Lincoln X-ray 985 should come back up and so you had 2000 Patrick Spalding. 10-4. I think you just put a little note in something like that. I'm going to be leaving a note on his vehicle advising him to remove it. Rockingham 505. Entered vandalism case for Athens, complainant, soon to be ex, slashed her tires and has made threatening comments to her. She's concerned he might return.
The chase escalated as Shrewsbury pushed deeper into grassy terrain, weaving through narrow trees before storming into residential backyards. There he performed donuts, smashing fences and causing property damage while trying to outrun deputies. A K-9 unit was dispatched as police SUVs closed in. Finally, officers executed a precise Piety maneuver, striking the rear right of the stolen car, forcing it to stop, and Shrewsbury was arrested with the assistance of the K-9 team. On a late evening in Little Rock, Arkansas, officers located a 2022 Kia Forte parked behind a Double B's Exxon and quickly recognized it as a stolen vehicle involved in an earlier hit and run. They confirmed the license plate through their system before watching a man in a gray sweatshirt, later identified as Javoyer Sterling, enter the car. As he drove off, officers attempted a traffic stop, but Sterling fled, speeding through local streets and pushing northbound on Forsh Road.
If you move, I'm gonna shoot you. You understand me? Get out. I'm not gonna get out. Climb out. Climb out. Climb out. Get out. Get out.
I can't, hold on.
Oh, help me out here. We're gonna drag it out.
My hip, my hip, my hip. Oh.
No. Hey. Ah! Hey, buddy, you're good. You're good. Relax. Relax. You're good. You're good. Wake up. Hey, wake up. You good? Wake up. Yeah, but it hurts. What's your name? 6'3". Why'd you hit that girl earlier with your car and run?
I didn't.
Oh, man, come on now.
That's a lie, you know it.
How we know Sterling? We arrested him for felony criminal trespassing. Oh, this guy. So you didn't have an accident earlier tonight?
No, sir.
Where'd all this damage on your car come from? Okay. This is from just now?
Yeah.
No, this is red. This
He
is...
hit me there.
Well, you said me running from police. That's my car accident earlier. You hit a girl.
Sterling escalated the chase onto Stenger Road before merging onto Interstate 30 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Arkansas State Police joined, and Trooper Stovall executed a PIT maneuver that forced the Kia into a retaining wall. Sterling complained of hip pain and briefly lost consciousness before being assisted out and taken into custody. A search of the vehicle uncovered a loaded syringe with crystalline substance. He now faces charges including theft by receiving, fleeing, reckless driving, and possession of drug paraphernalia. On June 6, 2022, in Arkansas, State Police Trooper Aaron Cloak attempted to stop a black Chevy after observing a female driver traveling over the speed limit. When the driver refused to pull over, Cloak initiated a pursuit along the highway. For several minutes, the suspect continued at high speed while ignoring lights and sirens. The chase lasted around 5 to 6 minutes before Cloak closed the gap and positioned himself to bring the fleeing vehicle to a controlled stop.
Get out of the car. You alright? What's going on?
Trooper Cloak performed a PIT maneuver on the Chevy's rear right, causing it to spin off the roadway into a ditch. The driver was removed from the vehicle and thoroughly searched before being placed under arrest. Officers also searched the car before it was secured. The suspect was transported to jail without further incident. She now faces charges including speeding, reckless driving, fleeing from law enforcement, and refusal to comply with traffic stop orders under Arkansas state law. In Clayton County, deputies with the Black Hawk Unit located a wanted man carrying full extradition felony warrants. Anticipating that he would try to escape, officers carefully positioned a spike strip beneath the suspect's tire before giving verbal commands for him to exit the car. Instead of complying, the man accelerated and ran over the stop sticks, shredding his tire as he sped away and forcing deputies to engage in an active pursuit on nearby county roads.
Traffic gonna be making a right onto Rodney Road, left on Rodney Road. Speed right now gonna be 51. And he's gonna be 83 full extradition. Right onto Rock Cut Road, going eastbound. Vehicle. Speeds are 66, no traffic. When I get a chance, I'm gonna fill down 32. I got units coming towards me. Easy. Clear. Alright, we're crossing over Highway 42. Got a right curve, then a sharp left curve. Right on Dakota Crest Road. Making a right on Dakota Crest Road. Vehicle won't give it. Curve coming up. Oncoming vehicles. Correction, making a right onto Panthers Road. Vehicle, oncoming vehicle. Break. Vehicle stopped overhead. All clear. We're making a right on. Left onto Ward Lake Road. That one vehicle in there. Right.
The chase intensified as the suspect drove recklessly, swerving at high speeds in an attempt to escape. Deputies maintained pursuit and eventually executed a precise PIT maneuver that spun the vehicle off the road and disabled it. The driver was removed from the car and taken into custody without injury. The case highlights the dangers of fleeing law enforcement, and the man now faces charges including felony flight to avoid arrest, reckless driving, and resisting officers with a vehicle. On August 20th, 2022, Dashcam footage captured Arkansas State Police initiating a late-night pursuit after a Ford Mustang sped past a patrol unit on the highway. The driver failed to notice the trooper before accelerating away at high speed. Lights and sirens were activated as the Mustang continued forward, weaving across lanes in an attempt to create distance. Within moments, the chase intensified, with the trooper preparing for an opportunity to bring the reckless pursuit to an end.
How many? Hey, come to us, come to us, come to us, come to us. Hands up! Hands up! On your face, on your face!
The trooper executed a swift pit maneuver, striking the Mustang's rear panel and sending the car spinning into a hillside ditch. The vehicle came to rest as officers surrounded it and pulled the driver into custody without injury. The Mustang was later searched before being secured at impound. This chase demonstrates how quickly troopers are forced to act to protect motorists, and the driver now faces charges including reckless driving, excessive speeding, and fleeing law enforcement on Arkansas highways.